Like and subscribe. Follow me.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are finally starting the build progress on the Mayzee 125. It's been about a month since I picked this thing up from junior and senior. I'm really excited to get to taking this thing apart. Really excited for the end goal of this thing. If you guys have any suggestions, be sure and comment and let me know what you're thinking. And yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna set this thing up on a tripod and we'll start taking this thing apart. I think first thing we're gonna do is start taking the suspension and engine out, just because those are the most timely things, getting them coated and getting everything set right. So like I said, we'll set this thing up and start taking this thing apart.
Allow me to introduce myself. Who knows what dastardly crime he might perpetrate next?
He's a very clever arch criminal who must be put away. Another innocent victim of the suicidal maniac.
So just a small update before we pull the engine out of this thing. I always forget when I'm working on an older bike like this that this thing probably hasn't been ever taken apart before. So, or maybe it has, maybe it hasn't, I don't know. Maybe it's been years, but this is an 09, so likelihood of that, I'm not sure. Probably been taken out before, but such a pain with all the rusty bolts and stuff. The swing arm pivot was pretty rusted, so that was a pain in the ass to get out. I got the other engine mounts pulled out. At least the nuts are. I just gotta pull the bolts out. And then I think this should be ready to come out. I disconnected the kill switch and ignition stuff and the clutch and spark plug and all that stuff. So go ahead and get this thing out now. All right, there we go. Engine's all out, ready to get shipped off to get some work done to it. I will be coloring it, and I will be doing a little bit of modifications to it, not too crazy, but this thing just needs to be cleaned up and, in my opinion, coated in some sort of way. But yeah, you saw me struggle. The ignition wire was getting hung up on this last radiator hose that I had to disconnect. Pull those off in the next video. Next thing we gotta do is pull the suspension off. Like I said, the reason that we're doing this, the suspension and the engine work takes the most time. Everything else usually only takes a couple weeks, so get these things off to their coatings and get this thing all dialed in. And in the meantime, we'll try and get as much stuff as we can done here with the chassis. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do for coloring as far as, you know, frame, swing arm, and wheels. I have kind of an idea, but if you guys have a look that you like, then go ahead and tell me. I'm thinking kind of along the lines of some type of star bike if they were to ride 125s. That's kind of what my goal and theme of this bike is. But yeah, we'll set this thing back on the tripod and get the suspension taken off real quick. So this is where the progress is going to stop today. Like I said, just got the engine and suspension off, trying to keep everything pretty organized, and also some of this stuff I'm leaving out because it all needs to be replaced. This is where we're going to leave it off today. Got plenty of progress, engine out, shock and forks. Thank you guys for watching once again. I'll be back hopefully with weekly videos with updates with this thing and then some riding stuff. I got a ton of stuff planned in the future, so if you don't already subscribe, give the video a like. It helps with the algorithm, which we all want to help me with, right? So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you in next week's video. Later.